Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Alaykum
Congratulations,
salam.
alamat to you, to Imam Asa alayhi salam, and to all the Shias who today listened to this debate. It was very, very clear who the winner of the debate was. And it was very clear to me that the Maulvi who chose the topic himself could not defend any of the points that he claimed for. First, he tried to disprove that the hadith was false, but he failed in that. And then he tried to do tahrif of the meaning of the hadith to imply things that can't be implied. And the reason he ignored answering any of the questions about the characteristics of Umar ibn Khattab
Yeah,
regarding beating of the woman and all the bad characteristics he had is because he has no answer. If
of course.
if he had an answer for those problems that you raised, he would have 100% answered those. He would have
Of course.
answered that Omar didn't beat up the woman, for example, right? But because he didn't have any answers. He had to resort and said, "I don't care." So he does not
Yeah.
care that his Khalifa, his Imam, his leader, the greatest person after Abu Bakr and the Prophet, in his opinion, used to be a woman, used to steal money from his own from his. Imagine the behavior he has towards his own governors. Now imagine
Yeah,
how he would behave towards the people who he didn't appoint himself.
of course. And imagine how corrupt that government was. That the governors, every governor was half of their money was taken. Half of their money. So these governors were indeed stealing. Obviously, they were stealing, and they would become back very wealthy. And Omar would take half of their money, 50-50, right? Because Omar knew that they had stolen money, and he would not punish them. So it was a very corrupt. Everybody is stealing, and this was a time when the conquests were very, very rampant and very fast, and new areas were conquered. And the areas that were conquered in those times, mostly, a lot of times, their people had been killed, their men had been killed, and there would be only working people and women alive. So for these individuals to be rulers of Islam in these new lands, and these new new converts didn't know anything about Islam. So they could manipulate these people and abuse these people, these governors, in any way they wanted. So no wonder when they came back, they were very rich. And Omar used to take his cut, 50% from them.
Yes, Alama. And there's a verse in Quran, as you know, أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم وما يحكم بما أنزل الله فأولئك هم الكافرون.
No, but
Either Omar's hukum on this matter, because he's a governor, either his
yeah,
hukum is false, which
yeah,
means he is kafir himself, or his hukum is true and Abu Huraira is the one who has been stealing money, and which also puts a lot of question on the hadith they have regarding in the madhab from Abu Huraira. And one finally, Sheikh, before I leave and let others
yeah.
speak, this Maulvi who came here, he doesn't live far from us in the neighboring city.
Okay.
He's known for his bad akhlaq. He's known for his low
Mm,
characteristics, and he was actually proud that Omar does have those characteristics. Like a man needs to be
yeah,
tough, a man needs to beat up his wife, I suppose, right? So I'm
yeah.
sure he probably doesn't condone. He probably likes this kind of behavior in
Did you
Sunni
did you
men.
see him panic when I said let's show who was sodomized, and he wouldn't let me show anything, and he was interrupting me? Did you see that?
It's very, very. If it was very, very obvious, he did not want you to show the books at all, because the second that book is open, the whole
Yeah.
madhab is falling apart.
All right, brother. Thank you so much. May
Congratulations,
Allah bless you. Allah keep you.